War is rich. War destroys businesses, families, dreams, and the future of a nation. No country has ever become prosperous through hate, violence, or division. Nation grow through peace, innovation, education, and cooperation. So please, before calling for conflicts, remember that every shop burned, every life lost.
Beautiful people, how are you all doing? So foreigners are hijacking buildings, foreigners are committing crime in our country, but the videos we keep seeing on social media says otherwise. So do you mean to tell me that foreigners are the ones committing this crime? These foreigners that are stealing, these are black South Africans stealing. So this woman, maybe this vendor was selling on the street, and what happened? She probably met with those who local South Africans. They started taking all of her things. South African complain there are no jobs, but these are the type of jobs they love. They love to steal. The kind of job South Africans want or they love to do is to steal. They just want to see someone will work, invest in their business. They just want to go there and carry everything. Guys, a little clip you saw that the Nigerian lady reacting on this was the type of thing South Africans were doing to Malawis who wake up and say, no, we'll never allow South Africans to kill us, or we are going to stand for ourselves. The next thing, their police started shooting them with tear gas. This is what is happening in South Africa. South Africans hate foreigners with a passion. Guys, they hate foreigners with the passion. Oh my god. Anyway, I think I will say some things in the conclusion. If you're new on this channel, you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your comments. South Africans with looting, they are like this. There's nothing like these people want to work. They don't want to work anything. They just want to go to that Nigerian person that is selling and loot things. They just want to go to that Ghanaian hairdresser, steal her things, or they want to own their business. This is what they want to do. They just want to sit and let everything be given to them. That's not how life works. Life doesn't work like that. Guys, watch this video.
And every community divided comes at the cost that everyone eventually will pay. History has teaches us that war is a destroyer, not a builder. It leaves scars that can never be erased generation upon generation. So I don't know what is wrong with us. If there is a concern about immigrants, let them be addressed through law, dialogue, and leadership, not threats and violence. A strong nation does not prove its strength by attacking the vulnerable ones. It proves its strength by upholding justice and order. So instead of us destroying people who may have contributed to your economy, your community, or your growth, come on guys, instead build a better future. Peace is cheaper than war. Unity is stronger than division. And wisdom is always outlying anger. Africa's greatest victory will never be one African fighting another. It will be African working together to create opportunity, prosperity, and lasting peace. I don't know why this thing is paining me when I see the African that our forefathers prayed for to come together because of what they faced in the past. We, our generation, are destroying it. I feel so bad. That is why I cannot sleep when I see what is happening in South Africa. It's not that things are not happening in Nigeria. And funny enough, South Africa knows that other African countries are going back to back. They have issues. Like we Nigerians, we have a lot of issues, which we have been fighting about, talking about it, campaigning about it, protesting about it. South Africa knows that other African countries, that some of them ran away for refuge. They are facing a lot of problems, and they decided to act at this time that every country is facing a lot of challenges. You can act it in a matured way, diplomatic way. At least there is dialogue. Leadership is involved. Law is involved. But violence against fellow Africans is something that a lot of us were kicking against. But it surprises me when we talk about it. A lot of South Africans will come and try to justify this barbaric behavior. That is what is annoying some of us. We are not saying that you don't have the right to chase, illegal immigrant. As it is now, you guys are not even chasing the illegal immigrants. You are chasing everybody that is immigrants. And do it civilizedly, do it maturely, do it as if you are treating human being as you are. But no, you are doing it as if those people are no human being. And that is why a lot of us keep reminding you that South Africa would have never been South Africa today if not Africans stood together. We are not telling you to accommodate armed robber criminals in your country. We are just reminding you the sacrifices that others did for South Africans to stand on the 2 feet today. So even if you disagree with a lot of people that comes from different countries, at least treat them with dignity. You don't have to beat, loot, kill, destroy, chase. No, you can send them back, but do it respectfully. Because I could remember when the US were chasing people, all Africans came together. We were fighting them. Why? Why? We say, no, there are legal immigrants. The illegal one, they are the one doing the farm work. All of them were hiding. We were here chasing that. Why would Americans do all of that to Africa? But we here in Africa, we are doing to ourselves. So what do you expect us to do? You expect us to keep quiet? Like I said, war is not cheap. War is not cheap. Peace is cheaper. And no country survive this earth with war that get it together. No country. So be careful how you seek for conflict from different angles. It is quite unfortunate that when we talk, a lot of you will still come and say this as if we hate South Africa that much that we don't want them to chase people from their country. Chase people wisely, educatively, not foolishly, not showing as if you are better. It is quite unfortunate that we have to win this back and forth. Seeing people sleeping on the street, cold and all, and South Africa are saying that yes, we are happy. They will leave. They will leave. But remember, Africa will never forget South Africa. In this lifetime, if people like your next generation should come and say it is not our generation, forgive us, help us, help us. Me for sure, I would tell my children this history of South Africa. And I would tell them not because I hate South Africa, I would tell them for them to know the history of South Africa. So that when they come across South Africans, they will know this is the real history. Because a lot of you don't know your history. You don't know, that is why you'll be talking anyhow. You don't know your history. Try and know your history. For those that travel all over the world, even when they are communicating with other people, you will know that they know something about the South Africans. But so many of you jobless, I don't want to insult anybody.
So guys, you've listened to everything the Nigerian lady has to say. There is no country that can prosper through violence. And there is no country in this world that doesn't have immigrants. There is no country. So these South Africans, please, so you might be thinking this South Africans will just wake up all of a sudden. They just use the opportunity of the Igbo king, because there is nothing like Igbo king. The way these South Africans are reacting towards Nigerians, there was another king installation in their country from a Somalian guy. They just said, they went to the police, to the ambassador of Somalia. They just knelt, sit there, and they were talking. Did you see them continue protesting? No, because they are scared of Somalians. Ever since they used the opportunity to start looting, it started during that Igbo king. They just used the opportunity to start looting things from people. But one thing for sure, these people have been looting. They keep saying, we are going to arrest these criminals in South Africa, but nothing has been done. How many people have you seen them arresting? None. If there are people they are supposed to arrest, those three leaders called Jansita, Mpongo Mongo, and Njisuno, those three are the ones leading this protest. They have to be arrested. And guys, this country, please, we are just tired of talking. If you are a foreigner and you're still there, anything happens to you, don't come on social media start crying over South Africans are treating you. Leave their country for them. Leave their country for those white people. The white people are the only ones who know how to handle those criminals. I'm telling you, white people knows how to handle South Africans perfectly well. That's why they are saying they are not going after white people. They are going after black immigrants, because black immigrants, they know whatever they do to them, their president will not retaliate, their government will not retaliate. That's why it's very easy to target the black immigrants. Anyway, guys, stay Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop a comment. Let me know what you think in the comment section. See you guys on our next video. Bye.